we cannot, complete all the discussion today. Of course, there will be continuation. For today, we're going to cover question number 1, question number 2, and probably question number 3. Yeah. Okay, the first three questions. Yeah. Okay, question number 1. What is qualitative research? Question number 2. What is qualitative research philosophical perspective? Okay, sounds like, a big word, but I try to make you understand, yeah, through uh, easy way. Yeah, although we have big words there, but I try to make you understand using plain English. Yeah. Okay, and number 3 is the characteristic of qualitative research. Yeah, so that's number 3. Okay, so let's go to number 1. Okay, for number 1, question for discussion. Okay, so what is qualitative research? Okay, so from when I ask you question, have you heard of qualitative research? Yeah, and you never heard of this, and this is your first time. Yeah, first time get introduced with the qualitative research. Yeah, so we have qualitative and quantitative. Yeah, so qualitative research according to Merriam. Okay, Merriam. Okay, Merriam is a Western scholar. Yeah, I used to met her when I was doing my PhD in UPM. Yeah, she went to UPM and she gave a public lecture and I was there. Yeah, okay. That was how many years ago? Yeah, probably many years ago. Yeah. So according to Sharon Merriam, qualitative research is an umbrella concept. Umbrella concept means, it is a general concept. It covers everything. Yeah. Covering several forms of inquiry. So that means covering many types of research. Yeah. Inquiry means research. Yeah. That help us to understand and explain, yeah, meaning of social phenomenon. Yeah, so how to understand the social phenomenon. So we need to do qualitative research. Yeah, only through qualitative research we understand the meaning, we understand what's going on. Yeah, so we understand what's behind the reason why people behaving like this and like that. Yeah, why certain event is happening. Okay, so the meaning of social phenomenon. And the way to do it is not through lab, not through science laboratory, but we are in the natural setting. So that means no disruption or little disruption. Why? Because we use, we study people as it is. We don't ask people to behave like this and like that in order to get a good result. No. Yeah. So we just observe them. They do what they normally do. We don't ask them to, to play or to. We don't have script for them, to play like acting in a film and so on. They just do what the things that they normally do in their everyday life. Yeah. Okay, so that's the meaning of qualitative research. Okay, I try to capture several keywords that you need to understand. Yeah, so let's go to the keyword number 1, the social phenomenon. Yeah, so what is social phenomenon? Okay, the things that influence our life. Yeah, and constantly evolving as we get older. So the social phenomena means the issue, the things that is happening in our society, in our life. Yeah. So we need to investigate. We need to make research on that. Yeah. How to do that? We do that through interview. Yeah. People opinion. People give their views. Yeah. And after we recorded, the interviews, we categorize into teams, try to look for good quotations in order to support our findings. Yeah, so that's a meaning of social phenomenon. Okay, keyword number 2, natural setting, little disruption of natural setting. If you can see from the picture, it's a nice scenery there. Yeah, very, what do you call it? Tranquility. Yeah, uh, waterfall. Yeah, so we have waterfall in Malaysia, and I think you also have waterfalls in China. It's nice to go there because you can experience the natural surrounding. Yeah, there won't be any buildings there, just trees, 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 and trees with beautiful rivers, beautiful waterfalls. Yeah. Okay, so in the place we are living now, so we have uh, cars, we have trucks, we have buildings, concrete, and so on. Yeah. Okay. So in qualitative research, yeah, a natural setting means we don't make any lab, we don't ask research participants, to uh, to act the way we like, because that's not natural. So what we're going to do is, to ask them to act the way they act every day. Yeah. And what we do is just to record, to observe, to ask questions. Yeah. So that means little disruption. Yeah. Of natural setting. Okay, the picture there doesn't mean that we have to go to the jungle in order to do the research. Yeah, so we can do at our own place, but the more important thing is we don't do experiments. Yeah, we don't do the experiment. We just investigate the people, the way as it is. Yeah, there is no script, there is no drama, there is no instructions for them to do anything that we like. Yeah, so just do behave as the way they behave every day. All right. Okay. Now we come to the number 2. Yeah. Okay. This is a big part in number 2 because when you see the word philosophy, so you get turned off. Yeah. Okay, we need to learn about this. Please don't get scared of the word philosophy. Yeah, it's actually uh, try to give you a clearer picture how to see things. Yeah. Okay, now we have a look at the first one. Okay, let me read this. The progress of scientific practice based on people's philosophies, assumption about the world and the nature of knowledge. Yeah. Okay, what is it means? It means that, you know, if you want to have a progress, yeah, you must have your a good philosophy. Philosophy that drives you to progress. Philosophy that motivate you. Yeah. Okay, so philosophy provide the way to see the world. Yeah. So what is philosophy? Philosophy is a set of experiences, beliefs, and values that affect the way an individual perceive reality. Yeah. So you have certain values, you have certain belief, you have certain experiences. Okay. And that shape your personality and that shape your perception. Yeah. And that perception uh, influence the way you see reality. Whether what you are seeing is good or is bad, it's all depend on your beliefs, your values, your experiences, and so on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. In order to to see the research philosophy, there are three big words. Yeah, there are two actually, because the third one, methodology, is quite easy because we are quite familiar with that methodology. You know, but we normally get scared when we heard the word ontology, ontological, epistemology. Yeah, epistemological. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, these three terms is the terms that we need to understand. Okay, first try to remember it and then try to understand it. Yeah. All right. Okay, there's two big words there. Ontology. Okay, what is ontology? Ontology means what is reality? What is the nature of reality? Yeah. Epistemology. Epistemology is how can I know reality? Yeah. So ontology, what is? What is? So if you ask question, what is it? So it is ontology. Okay. If you ask question, okay, how can I know this? It is epistemology. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so ontology is how we view the world. Yeah. Epistemology is how we should investigate the world. Yeah. And the method is how we should collect the data. So I think everyone know we don't have problem. I guess you don't have problem with methodology, but you do have problem because you are not familiar with ontology and epistemology. Okay, so let me make the things clearer for you. Okay, ontology and epistemology makes up research paradigm, the philosophy, how we see the world. Okay, let's go to the green one, ontology. So what is ontology? Ontology is what is reality. Yes? Oh yeah, any questions? All right, okay. So ontology is what is reality. Yeah, okay. For Okay, there is several opinion. Opinion number one, there is only one reality. Yeah. So in the world, there is only one reality. Okay, that's opinion number one. Opinion number two, yeah. Opinion number two, okay, multiple reality. Yeah, reality are multiple. Yeah. Opinion number three, yeah. Opinion number three, it depends. Yeah, number three. Yeah. For number one, single reality is normally quantitative research. Yeah. Because in quantitative research, you want to study, for example, what's the best way to teach. Yeah. There is a standard there, one reality there, a standard way of teaching effectively. Okay. Okay, what about view number two? View number two, multiple reality. Reality is many, yeah? And when you ask questions, please don't judge. Okay, what people say, when you interview people, they will give you answer, yeah? And their perception are true. Their perception are realities. So that means realities from their own perspective. All the realities there are true. So that's why we call it multiple realities. Okay. Okay. So multiple realities is uh, what um, what is held by qualitative. Yeah. Because in qualitative, we don't have a certain standard we can refer to. In qualitative, we just ask people's opinion, you know. So when they answer our questions, their answer based on their realities. And we assume their realities are true, but true from their perspective. Yeah. Okay. So this is quantitative. Yeah. But opinion number 3. Okay. The reality depends on the best tools that they use, the best solutions that you can suggest. Yeah. So qualitative is this one. Yeah. Quantitative is this one. In quantitative, we have uh, a standard, a hypothesis. Yeah. We can refer to. Yeah. So single reality. Reality is only one. In qualitative, yeah, realities based on people that you interview. Yeah. So many realities because many people you interview. Okay. What about epistemology? Yeah. Epistemology means how can I know reality? How to access reality? Yeah. How to know about certain phenomena. Yeah. All right. In quantitative research, knowledge can be measured. How can we know reality? You just need to measure. Okay, this is quantitative. Yeah. Okay. So for example, the average, height of people is 5 feet 5 inches. How do you know that? Through measurement. And you also know that the tallest people in the world are in Netherlands. Yeah, the tallest people in the world, because you could average all the citizens of Netherlands, and you compare with other countries, and it is found that the people of Netherlands are the tallest in the world. Yeah, so knowledge can be measured. Yeah, knowledge can be measured. Okay, this is quantitative. Okay, what about the green one? Yeah, reality needs to be interpreted, not to be measured. In qualitative research, you need to understand and to interpret. Yeah, you don't have to measure because measure is the task of the quantitative researcher. Yeah. Okay. And this is what we call pragmatism. Yeah. So how can I know reality? We can know reality using the best tools. Yeah. So the best tools means if quantitative technique is good, and then use quantitative. If qualitative technique is good, and then use qualitative. Yeah. So that depends on research questions. Yeah. Okay. How can I know reality? Through measurement, through interpretations. Yeah. Because in qualitative research, you need to use your mind a lot. Yeah. So whenever you ask questions to your respondents or your informant, in qualitative we call it informants. Yeah. So informant will answer the questions, and you straight away analyze the questions. You interpret the questions, try to categorize the question, organize into good points, good themes, and so on. That's the way you do it. Yeah. Okay. Not to measure, but to understand. Yeah. You go deeper, deeper and deeper. Yeah. So when you capture the point there, you ask question. Yeah. We call it to probe, yeah, in order to dig further into the phenomenon. You ask for clarifications, you ask for examples, you try to confirm whether what you have understood is accurate or not. So that's where how you know reality, through asking questions, through your understanding, through your interpretations, through probing, through analyzing, through um, clarifying your understanding. Okay, so what we concern now is the green one. This is qualitative. Yeah, the blue one is quantitative. Yeah, and the red one, this one is the mixed method. Yeah, and we also have what we call DDR, design and development research, and also action research comes under this. Yeah, pragmatism. All right. Okay. Okay. You get things clearer now. Yeah. So there are four paradigms. There are four ways to see things. Yeah. But in here, I only included three. Okay. Just make yourself familiar with the term here. First one is positivism. Second one is the interpretivism. The third one is the pragmatism. Yeah. So what is reality? The ontology part. Yeah. Positivism, reality is single and it is very objective. Yeah. What is the ideal beauty of woman? Yeah. So according to positive, possibly you have uh, uh, actually they have the Western people they have the so-called golden ratio. Yeah. So using that measurement, they have found that the most beautiful woman in the world is um, Bella Hadid, because it is close to golden ratio. Yeah. So that means only one reality there. Okay. For interpretivism, just remember, interpretivism is qualitative. Okay, so that why I put the red box here, because what we are studying now is qualitative. Yeah, so qualitative comes under interpretivism, and interpretivism is multiple and socially constructed. Multiple means there are many realities. Yeah, people have their own way of seeing things, and these are realities. There are many, so the realities are many. Yeah, and the view are socially constructed based on the society. Yeah. Okay. So the question: what is the ideal beauty of woman? Based on interpretivism, we don't have the standard. We don't have the golden ratio. Yeah, to measure a woman's beauty. Yeah. Why? Because that's based on society. For some society, you know, the ideal beauty is, we have the fair skinned and also the tall woman. The other society, yeah, the skinny woman is not ideal. The ideal one is the fat woman. Yeah. Okay. So that means uh, 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 the fat woman is the ideal beauty in some society. Are they wrong? No, according to interpretivism. Yeah, because that's based on society. It is socially constructed. Yeah. All right. So what about pragmatism? The best desired outcome. Yeah. How can I know reality? So qualitative research says need to be interpreted. Yeah. No measurement. Yeah. Not to measure, but to interpret. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. yeah, when you interview. Okay, so in terms of method, you see here, it is qualitative. So qualitative, we have document analysis, we have interview, we have observation. For quanti, they have survey, test, experiment, and so on. Yeah, and data, qualitative words. Yeah, words. For quanti, numbers. They analyze numbers. We analyze words. Yeah. Okay. So this is the explanation. Yeah. Multiple realities, socially constructed. So that's the interpretivism, which is under which qualitative research is in. Yeah, you see here, number 6 or number 9. Yeah, is it number 6 or number 9? Yeah, for quantitative, you must make a decision. Yeah, but for quali, it is depend on the view of the people there. Okay, this person say it is 6. Is it correct? Yes, because this is his own perspective. Yeah? When he stand in here, you see clearly number 6 is there. So he is correct. What about this, the other person? The other person says it is not 6, it is 9. Yeah. Why? Because his perception. Okay. He is standing in here. When he sees this number, it looks like number 9. Is he correct? Yes, because that's based on his perspective. So this we call it multiple realities. Yeah, multiple realities. Yeah, and the other thing is socially constructed. That means, you know, the view of the people of the society shape, yeah, your thinking. Yeah, so based on the collective view of the people, you gradually build certain perception about certain phenomena. As you can see from picture, yeah, just a good way of showing the construction of the social reality. Okay. So keyword, the number 2, the reality needs to be interpreted, not to be measured, because measurement belongs to quantitative people. Yeah. So reality, you know, how to interpret reality. You need to ask questions, because through questions you can unravel what's going on. You can disclose many stories behind certain event that's happened. Okay. Okay. You can see here, in terms of data, this is quantitative data. So you have graph like this, the bar, the histogram bar chart. Yeah. So you can see the trends there, the increasing and the declining and the increase again. Okay. You see the measurement in terms of temperature and so on. Yeah. So quantity data made with instruments, because you have instrument, and then you can measure. Yeah. So instruments such as rulers. Yeah. Beakers, thermometers, and so on. So these results are measurable. We use numbers. Yeah. But for qualitative data, we use our senses, yeah, to observe the result. Yeah, so you can hear things. Yeah, you can taste. Yeah, all the 5 senses. Yeah, make observations. Yeah, and from there you can capture the meaning of the phenomena through your senses. But you need to use tool in order to help you capturing the data. Yeah, so you have your field note, you have your, you know, special recorder in order to record your conversation and so on. Yeah. Okay, so this example, qualitative data, quantitative data. Okay, so quali is on the left, quanti on the right. Yeah. Okay. For example, when you see painting here, okay, for qualitative, from your observation, for example, you say the painting is blue-green color with a gold frame. Yeah, from what you see there. Yeah, it smells old and musty. So you can also report the smells that you experience. Yeah, the texture shows brush stroke of oil paint. Okay, and from the picture, okay, you can interpret it is peaceful scene of the country. Okay, so the painting capture the scenery, the beautiful scenery from the countryside. Yeah, and when you have a look at the picture, you experience the peacefulness, the tranquility, and you feel good about it. Okay. Okay, what about quantitative data? The same picture when you see, yeah, so when you report the findings, okay, you always think in terms of measurement. Yeah, for example, the picture is 10 inches by 14 inches. Okay, see, this is very, very objective, very, very clear, and based on your measurement. And the frame is 14 inches by 18 inches. And it is weighing 8.5 pounds. And the face area of painting is 140 square inches, and so on. All are measurements. Okay. Okay, so that's the differences between qualitative and quantitative. Yeah. All right. So, okay, this is a nice picture. Yeah. One is quanti, one is quali. Okay, let's have a look at this. We call this fisherman. Yeah, a fisherman. The picture on the left, okay, you see a girl there standing by the river bank. Okay, the girl is looking at the water there, at the river there. Yeah? And there is a fish. Yeah, there is a fish there. Okay, and the girl is observing the situation there. All right. The second picture, the picture on the right. Yeah. Okay. You see another girl. Yeah. Is in the water. Yeah. And you see she is surrounded by the fish. Yeah. So we have many type of fish there. Yeah. Okay. There are small fish. There are big fish. Yeah. Okay. So we call it picture A, and this one is picture B. Okay. I'm asking you a question. Which one is quali? Which one is quanti? Okay.
The first one is qualitative.
The first one, the
first picture.
The picture. Quanti or quali?
Quali.
Quali. Yeah. What about Clara?
Quality.
Quali.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, no. It's quantity.
Quanti. Quanti.
Yes.
And this quali. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
What about Clara? You also change your mind, or you stick to the one that you have? Huh?
I don't want to change. Yes.
So you are not sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Yeah. Actually, Grace is correct. This one is quanti. This one is quali. Why? Okay, for qualitative researcher, you need to have a rapport with your participants. You need to mingle with them, be friends with them, yeah, and try to experience the phenomena. For quanti, you can observe inside of your room. You don't have to go there. Yeah. Okay. So we have here positivist means quantitative. Positivist fisherman standing on a riverbank described without getting his or her feet wet. Yeah. So the feet is not even wet, yeah? Because you can observe from the riverbank. You don't have to jump into the water. Yeah. So the social properties of fish by observing the group of fish as they swim through. Yeah. So that's the left picture. The right picture is the interpretive. Interpretive means qualitative. Yeah. Okay. The qualitative fisherman enters the water, establish rapport with the fish, swims with them. Yeah. Striving to understand their experience of being in the water. All right. So that's the analogy. The differences between qualitative and quantitative. This quanti, you don't have to enter the water, and this, you need to jump into the water in order to better understand the behavior of the fish. All right. Okay, I mentioned that interpretivism and positivism. Okay, this is the way to remember it. This, yeah. Positivism is quantitative. Interpretivism is qualitative most of the time. Okay, so need to remember that. All right. Okay. Do we have time? I think. Okay. So I think 3 is the last one before we end our session, because after this we're gonna have quiz. Okay. So what are the characteristics of qualitative research? Yeah. So qualitative research has the natural setting as the direct source of data. We don't have to create intervention. We don't have to make experiments. So just use what is in the environment, the natural setting. Yeah. Number 2, according to Bogdan and Bicklin, yeah, the researcher is the key instrument. In quantitative, the instrument is the questionnaire. The questionnaire is the instrument because you use the questionnaire and then you get the answer from the respondents. Yeah. But in qualitative, it's not the questionnaire, it is the researcher. Why? Because the researcher asks questions. He does the probings. He does respond to your question. Yeah. Okay, so the researcher is the key instrument. Yeah. Number 3, qualitative research is descriptive. Try to describe things, not to make prediction. It's not predictive. Yeah, it is descriptive. Try to go deeper to understand the situation, and then try to narrate the experience. Yeah, as close as possible. So the version is as close as possible. Yeah, so that's why probing need to be done in order to understand the situation. Yeah, and the fourth characteristic, according to Bogdan and Bicklin, yeah, is meaning is of essential concern to the qualitative approach. Yeah. So what is the meaning of that? Yeah. So you need to interpret. You need to reflect what the respondents say, what the informants say. Yeah, because it has certain meanings. The way you express certain words, the body language, yeah, shows the intensity of the emotion, tendency, the behavior, and so on. So that's why you have to see the meaning. Yeah, and the choice of word. Yeah, the choice of word also means something. Yeah, it probably shows the intensity of the emotion. You know, it is different when you say, "I love you" and "I like you." Yeah, there's a different intensity. Although those words means positive emotion, but each of those have different intensity. Yeah, so that's why you need to understand the meaning. Yeah, meaning is the essential concern. All right, so the first characteristic, according to Bogdan and Bicklin, yeah, it's a natural setting. Yeah, so natural setting, what you have to do is to, you know, just you do not intervene or anything, just ask question and make observation. So in natural setting, you use naturalistic observations. It is take place in a natural situation. Yeah. All right. So for example, when you see people in the children playground, yeah, in the park, yeah, ask them questions. Yeah, you don't give a script for them to behave certain ways. Yeah, because that's not natural. So just ask question and they behave the way they are as they do in their everyday life. Yeah. Okay, this comparing to quantitative control observations. Yeah. So in psychological lab, for example, you have certain instruction. Yeah. To do this and that. So that's not natural. Yeah. Anyway, that's the way how quantitative is conducted. Yeah. But for qualitative, it is natural setting as the direct source of data. Okay, characteristic number 2, researcher is the key instrument. Okay, so important, the role of the researcher, you know, the way you ask question, the skill that you have determine your success. Yeah, so one of the scholars says, okay, this is the beautiful words. Yeah, okay, which means that the skill of the researcher is very, very important. Yeah, the way they interview respondent is very, very important. The way they listen to the answers is very, very important. So that's why we say researcher is the key instrument. It is not the questionnaire, it is not the interview guide, it is the human. It is the researcher. Yeah. Blessed are the skilled questioners. They shall be given mountain of words to ascend. Yeah. Okay. So if you are skilled in asking questions, you will be blessed with a good way of asking questions. You can have many vocabulary to choose from, and it is good for you. And that make people at ease. So that's the possibility of getting, the truthful answer is there. Eh? Blessed are the wise questioners, for they shall unlock the hidden corridors of knowledge. Yeah, so that's the role of the wise questioner, because of the way you ask questions. If the way you ask questions is not good, people won't answer it. Yeah, because it's like threatening. Yeah, but if you have a good way of asking question, you ask question in a very beautiful way, in a very wonderful way, and then people feel at ease and they can disclose information for you. Why? Because they have trust in you. And trust is very, very important. Okay, blessed are the listening questioners. They shall gain perspective. Yeah. So if you can listen carefully with the answer, okay, that will be good for you. Why? Because you can capture the meaning. Yeah. From the answer, there are many things that you can capture from. So that's the role of the qualitative researcher, to get all this. Yeah. Okay. Next characteristic is the descriptive. Yeah. Try to describe things. Try to uh, storytell. You know, the experience that people have to other people. Yeah. Just to make sure that the version that you have is very close to the original version. Yeah, as told by the informant. So that's why you need to ask question and keep asking question until you are satisfied. Ask them to give example. Yeah, if you don't understand, just ask question and try to present what you have understood, and ask them to check whether your understanding is correct or is accurate or not. Yeah, so that's the way uh, we access to the reality. Yeah, the reality 99% close to the original version. All right, so the meaning. Yeah. Okay, here you see the picture. So humans are meaning-making machines. So that means when people behave, we interpret. Yeah. Okay. For example, your friends don't say anything, but you can interpret the way he or she behave. Why? Because you try to make meaning. Yeah, from the way, from the body language. Yeah, from the body language you can interpret. So that's what we call meaning making. So meaning is of essential concern. Okay. All right. All right. So I think that's all lecture for today. Yeah. So to wrap up. Okay. So this is I try to give the summary that the lecture that we have. So we managed to discuss 3 questions. First is the meaning, the definition of qualitative research. First, it is a umbrella concept. Yeah, there are several forms of research that's come under qualitative research. Yeah, and qualitative research is to explain the meaning of social phenomenon, and it is done in the natural setting with little disruption. Okay, for number 2, yeah, the philosophical perspective. Yeah, qualitative research comes under interpretivism. Yeah, where we have multiple realities. Yeah, the story told by different people. Yeah, different informants means they have multiple realities based on their experience. Okay, reality needs to be interpreted in order to get the understanding. Okay, and you use qualitative techniques in order to access the reality. For example, document analysis, interview, and observation. And the data that we get is in terms of words instead of numbers. Okay, and then regarding the characteristics, according to Bogdan and Bicklund, there are 4. Yeah, there are 4 characteristics according to Bogdan and Bicklund. First is the natural setting. Okay, it is the source of data. Number 2, the role of researcher. Yeah, so important, is the key instrument. Yeah. Okay. Characteristic number 3, it is descriptive. Yeah, qualitative research try to describe things, not to make prediction, but to describe things. Yeah. Okay, and the investigation is very deep, and to access that you need to keep asking questions, do the probing, and so on. And characteristic number 4, according to Bogdan and Bicklund, is the meaning. Yeah, meaning is very, very important. So interpretation. Yeah, so you see, the word, you see people behave, the choice of word, and so on has certain meanings. So you just have to make interpretation out of it. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, now okay, Clara and Grace. Okay, you